Hey guys, we are back on the fan bus today and we have a very exciting guest with us. Kiss, hello.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Welcome to the fan bus.
Thank you for having me.
How are you feeling right now?
I feel good. I'm feeling really good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A little nervous, but I feel good.
Well, don't be nervous. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm always nervous all the time on all the interviews.
Really?
It's just, yeah, at first until I get to talking.
Why? What makes you nervous about that?
Basically, it's more that I don't want to embarrass my partner any further. You know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're not thinking about yourself, you're thinking about
I more think about him, yeah. But I just have no filter when I talk, so things just come out and I don't mean for them to sound the way they do, but sometimes my delivery isn't so nice.
Well, that happens, I think, with everyone, you know. What is your zodiac sign, by the way?
I'm a Cancer.
Cancer.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay. Just a little unfiltered Cancer.
Yes, very. Yeah.
Well, we love to see it.
Okay.
We love to see it. So, let's get into it. You have nothing to be nervous about. It's just me. I'm a lot of fun.
It's just
so.
us. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so have you ever heard of the salt challenge before?
The salt challenge? No. What's that?
So the salt challenge is when you pretend that you're holding a salt shaker and you shake pretend salt into your mouth. They say that if you shake it a certain way, you'll actually be able to taste it.
Okay.
You've never heard of that?
Never.
Really?
Why am I going to do it?
I think we should do it for sure.
So fake pretend like I'm.
So yep, hold a salt shaker.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. There you have it. And now shake the salt into your mouth.
Okay. Oh, I think I almost might taste something.
Really? Try it
I'm
again.
not sure.
You can keep going as long as you want.
You know, it's like you don't really taste the salt, but you feel the sensation of like a salty kind of, you know? Yeah.
Like a salty flavor.
Yeah, you get like a sensation of it.
But you don't actually like taste the
I don't actually
salt
taste
itself.
it, no.
Okay, interesting. Some girls say that they can taste it, some girls say that they can't, so.
It's like it's there, but it's not like if the salt was actually hitting the tip of my tongue.
Okay.
But afterwards, like when you swallow, you feel like a little,
Okay. That's something.
Interesting. That's weird.
They do say that. I guess it's like the placebo effect.
I was about to say the same thing. Yep.
Sure. Like if you think that you taste it, you're going to taste it. So, on that note, scientists say that if you can touch both of your elbows together, you have a higher IQ than most of the population. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, so if you can touch your elbows together, you have a higher IQ than most people on Earth.
All right, let's see if I can touch my
So,
elbows
let's
together.
see. Oh, that was easy.
Is that right? Like that?
That's right.
Okay.
You're very smart.
I probably did it when I was younger. Better.
Better?
Yeah, because I hurt my elbow, my
Aw.
shoulder, my elbow.
You hurt your shoulder?
I hurt my shoulder, yeah.
You can't even tell. You did it so well.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was so easy.
Wow, that's interesting.
So your IQ must be really high.
I mean, I am a little smart.
Do you know what your
People
IQ
don't. No, I don't. Me either.
Yeah.
Either.
Yeah,
No,
no.
either.
I don't either.
It really wasn't that important to me, you know?
Yeah, people would always take their IQ tests and stuff.
Yeah.
and-
I don't know. When people talk to me, like when they really sit down and talk to me, they say, oh, she's a little smarter than I thought she was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it the attitude or is it like
No, I
really
think
the
it's
facts or
My attitude that makes them think that I'm not smart.
that you are smart?
Oh, once we start talking about different topics, discussions, depending on what it is.
Okay.
You know, and then when I like present my ideas about things, and they're like, "Oh my God, wow, I would never think that you." Yeah.
So you have just a creative mindset.
Very.
For sure. I can tell.
Very.
I can tell. I love that. That's important.
It is.
Super. So right now you are on a very well-known social media, OnlyFans, Instagram, TikTok bus, the fan bus. How do you feel about being on the fan bus right now?
I have mixed emotions about it. I'm super excited and I'm so grateful, and I'm like, oh my God, thank you.
For
like,
sure.
I feel like, you know, damn, really? Thank you. You know? On the other hand, I'm like, oh my God, when the internet sees this, some people are going to drag me for the dirt. She thinks she's so young. She thinks she's trying to be, you know, but I'm just, how I am is how I am. I'm not putting on any air or being any different or trying to sound any kind of way. I'm just who I am.
Right.
Genuinely just me.
But that's important.
Yeah.
That's important. And I feel like the internet is always going to have something to say.
Yeah.
So I think being on this bus right now is exciting. And like, you
It's
seem like you have
amazing.
great energy. We
Thank
love
you.
having you. So
I'm really excited about it. Like, this is super, like, I'm in awe, kind of, sort of, you know? Like, I'm like, oh, I'm on the fans bus. I'm on the fans bus. On the fans bus. Like,
have you seen fan bus content before being on here?
I have. I've seen some of them.
Okay.
Yes.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay. It looks like it. You're smiling. Which ones have you seen? Do you remember? Interviews, videos?
I've seen a couple of interviews.
Okay.
And I saw one intro video about this cute little guy. He's a little special. And, you know, he got to have a fantasy fulfilled. And I thought that was super amazing.
Amazing.
You know, because some people deserve to have, you know, just good things happen to them.
For sure.
That ordinarily wouldn't, you know.
For sure.
So that was special.
That was such a good video. Are you talking about the baby alien video?
The baby alien, yeah, that's his name. Aw, yeah, he's a puddin'.
Yeah.
Tell him I'd give him a hug and put him in my lip.
Maybe you can give him a hug.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, so you're on the fan bus right now because you recently made an OnlyFans, right?
Yes, I made an OnlyFans page to try to help my family a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Which
I think is what a lot of people, like a big reason a lot of people make their account.
Yes.
Would you agree?
Yeah, I do. I mean, you know, also because I think that you have to have a bit of an exhibitionist spirit to do it. So it kind of fulfills some of your little inner demon. You know?
Oh, okay. That sounds a little freaky.
Yeah.
It can be?
It can be.
So when was the moment that you decided that you want to create an OnlyFans account?
Well, I had begun dancing again. And I just want to say to people out there, like, you know, obviously I'm a little bit older. So I said back in the day, I would never, at this age, I'll never be like that girl over there, that woman over there. Like, there was an older lady that was dancing when I was younger.
And you're saying like, dancing at like the club?
Like
the
stripping,
strip club?
yeah, strip club, you know, just in the adult entertainment industry at that age period. I was like, I would never. And never say never, because you'd be surprised at what you end up having to do because, you know, either you want to or, you know, it's a necessity. The fact that I don't mind doing it and it's a necessity doesn't hurt. So
for sure.
Yeah. So circling back, what was the question again?
How you, what made you
that made me
start the
decide.
OnlyFans?
That made me decide. I really didn't want to be in the club, you know. Yeah, so that was really what it was.
Were a lot of the girls in the club doing OnlyFans, and that's kind of how you heard about it?
No,
or?
My daughter was doing OnlyFans.
Oh.
Yes. And she told me about, hey, you know, this online thing that I'm doing. And I was like, wait, online? And I can just like sit at home and not do anything? Really? Just do that? Okay, cool. Nobody got to touch me.
Right.
Yes. Bonus. So that's how I started the page. Yeah, and so.
Okay, so when you started the page, did you do any type of promotion for it? Did you tell all your friends about it?
Honestly, no, I didn't. Because of my partner, I wanted to keep it secret.
Oh, okay.
So I put it out there but not really advertising a lot.
Okay.
Like it's in my link tree. So if I met someone, I'd be like, oh, you can, go to my link tree and see my OnlyFans. So it was very by invite only. You had to know that it was there or be searching for it and then go, oh, she's got an OnlyFans. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But I did something. I talked to my husband about he found out about it.
Right.
And I kind of like just
Right.
help expose it because he was mad and I was mad about something else. So I just like, you.
Exactly. Okay.
And then it helped my OnlyFans just get bigger, and now I'm like really having fun because I get to watch all kind of cool shit and get to do cool shit. So
for sure. So you recently went viral for live streaming the moment that your husband found out you had an OnlyFans.
Yeah, sorry.
What made you decide to record that convo?
Well, prior to me starting to film, we were discussing, how he found out about it. And it was because he was seeing someone else. And I was like, well, f it. And I was mad at him because how could you be mad at me for having an OnlyFans page when you're literally sticking your dick in somebody else?
Oh, so he was seeing
he was seriously cheating on me. I have text messages of their conversations.
And did you know that he was cheating on you when you started your OnlyFans, or was it a coincidence?
No, that was totally secret. I didn't do that in spite.
Okay.
Me having this argument online was in spite.
So how long did you keep the OnlyFans a secret?
I managed to do it for about a year.
Wow. So you had your OnlyFans for a year before he found out. And what made him find out? Did he search you up online or?
No, honestly, I think she just told him.
Oh, wow.
That she had one. That I had one. Sorry.
So
I think she told him. Yeah.
The woman he was seeing.
And then he went and found it for himself and.
Wow. Okay. And I feel like that's probably information that not everybody knows. I mean, because everyone's kind of online.
Everyone's making their own assumptions about what, why I did it, what it is, but no one really knows.
Right. Okay. So you had it for about a year before he found out. How were you keeping it a secret? Didn't you have to make content and stuff? Were you
I was putting up old pictures, or I'll take pictures by myself. If you look at my content from then to now, it's really different. So, yeah.
Were you secretly sneaking away to the bathroom to make a video?
Yeah, he's always doing his own thing in his little office area. So he'll be on his computer or on the phone doing whatever, and I'm just in my area I have my own office also. So I just close my door. He doesn't really bother me. I'm the one that goes into his office and bothers him. That's why I'm he doesn't pay attention to what I do. So,
Right. Oh, okay. So in that moment, what were you feeling? Because there was a lot of emotions on that live, or when you posted the conversation you guys were having.
At that moment, I was feeling you so what? You're not doing what you have to do, and I'm kicking in the drive, I'm doing what I know. And at least I'm not doing what I really know, because I could be making full-on, you know what I'm saying? So.
Did you try to reassure him in any way?
Yeah, I told him that I do it by myself. It's solo content. And I was like, honestly, if you were to join me, we could probably make a lot more money, They ask me for boy-girl content. They want to see me with somebody else, So why don't you, kick in the drive and get with the program? But he's mad.
Were you expecting him to react like that if he ever found out?
I had no expectations because I didn't think he'd ever find it.
Oh, you really didn't think he'd ever find out?
No. You know how much I do and he never finds out.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what else? Crazy stuff?
No, well, I maintain friendships.
Okay.
Throughout my years, I've been in this game for a long time, and I have had friends that have been very influential who have always taken care of me. Like if I needed something, I could always reach out. So, like the last thing I could think about is there was this movie producer who, when I was younger and he was younger, you know, it was a hot little thing. We'd fool around every now and then, and he took care of me. But as he got older, you know, things change. And up until he passed away, basically, I was going out and just acting as a private chef. I mean, I would like cuddle with him and stuff also, but he didn't know that I was, you know, cuddling with him and stuff. Like, I would try to make him feel good, you know. He wants to relive those feelings and stuff.
For
so,
sure.
yeah. But, yes, I was basically slash private slash you know, comforter.
Okay, so you had a couple different roles there.
Yeah, you know, I mean, he knew that, all he knew that I was going to get paid to do that, but in essence, I was always more to him, so it's that person.
How long were you and him together, or how long have you and him been together?
My husband, since 2012.
Okay.
We met in 2012.
So
We've been together from like almost 12 years.
Yeah, okay.
13 years, something like that.
Okay. And has he... Okay, so do you think he'll ever come around with the OnlyFans? Like you said, he won't make content now, but do you think he would in the future?
I mean, right now he's not even talking to me, so...
Oh.
Like, he's not even at home right now, so... I don't know. I'm hoping that once we get over this hump, he will... Honestly, I don't know what's going to happen.
Really?
Some days I just like, do I care? You know? It's like at this point, I've been working so hard to try to make things work for us and doing whatever I can do. So if you're not willing to do whatever you can do I really need that in my life? You know what I'm saying? I can do bad by myself, and right now I'm not doing very bad. So, and I'm by myself, so.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, do you hope that he comes around?
I do, but it has to be with changes, you know? Like, just things have to change.
Right.
You know, like my biggest problems aren't mine. Like, I'm stuck because of, you know, I'm bound to someone because of marriage, and they, you know, they have problems that can't allow them to be free.
Right.
So
it is interesting to me because he did cheat, like you said, and then you also had an OnlyFans, and technically he's leaving you because of the OnlyFans, but really, wouldn't you want to leave him because of the cheating?
Exactly. And I keep telling him, I'd rather be in an open relationship and be poly.
Oh,
you know?
Really?
Yeah, I prefer that.
Really?
Yes,
okay.
You know?
Okay.
But he just like, I think it's, for some people, like, it's the secrecy and the, you know, that whole shrouded in secrecy and just, you know, not knowing.
Right.
Your partner not knowing. That's a turn on for some people. You know, it's like an adrenaline rush. Like, ooh, I'm getting away with this, you know?
Yeah.
But if you're living with a witch like me, you just can't get away with it, you know?
Okay. So you were just finding out everything.
My spirit is so strong. Intuition, just like, oh, all right, go look. And then you look, it's like, see, you knew already. And now I don't even get upset anymore. It's just like, whatever. I know why it's done, so I don't really care anymore.
Got it.
So that's why I haven't left, because of the cheating. You know, I just don't care about that, because I know what it's for. I know it has nothing to do with me.
Right.
You know?
And everything to do with what
he's going. Yeah, exactly. And that's for most people. You know, when someone's cheating on you, it has nothing to do with you. It's really what they need for themselves, you know? And then if you think about in poly terms, relationships are like, okay, you have a car, right? You need your brake fixed. Where do you go? To the brake guy. You don't go to the oil change guy to fix your brakes. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So people are kind of like cars. We need different things for our different parts.
That makes sense. I never thought of it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And but being poly, he would never be into that.
I brought a girl home once, and she lived with us for like 3 months.
Really?
Yeah. So.
What was the dynamic there?
Well, she was a stud when I met her. She has a drink for this one.
Okay, no worries.
All right. So.
She was a stud, and then.
All right, so I met this girl. She's really cute. She's like a little stud, and I brought her home. And initially, I was like, "This is my girlfriend, and you either accept this or I'm leaving you." Like, I really thought he would break up with me, you know, but he didn't. He went for it. Like, so we're all together. And she fell in love with him. Like, yeah, like she fell in love with him. And then it ended terribly for us all.
Why did it end terribly?
Well, we had started, like, I have a moving company right now that she and I actually started. I started because of her.
A moving company?
Yes.
Okay.
And then, you know, I'm really intelligent.
I can tell. You are. Definitely.
No, so I just like things to make sense, you know?
Right.
So she was really breaking her back working at this moving company, and I was like, no, babe, let me do this and do that. And she felt like I was taking over. But really, the underlying issue was she was falling in love with my dude. Like, they'd be behind my back, and I'd be like, oh, let's do it now. But they already did it earlier, so they don't want to do it now with me.
Way.
Yeah, and it just got weird. So we had a fight about work. She left. You're trying to take everything from me. And I'm like, no, I'm not. You're being stupid, but I need you to go home then. If you feel like that, go home till you chill out, calm down. We can convene later, you know, but I'm not doing all this arguing at my house, you know?
Right.
So it ended up in she, like, fought me, wrecked 3 of my cars, and
oh my gosh.
Yeah, she drove one of my cars into my other car, which hit another car. So yeah, we're out like 3 cars.
Wow.
Like, she did some damage.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you said that
she went to jail too. Like, I didn't even press charges, but the cops were like, no, she's going to jail.
Wow. So you said that when you met her, she was a stud, which means that she was a little more masculine. So in your dynamic,
she looked like a whole dude. Like, the fact that he accepted it made me go, okay,
that was gonna be me.
Right, that was for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for you too. But she's like, I don't know if I want the that much, but she knows she wanted the.
So is she like more feminine now after that, or do
no?
you, like,
She's
keep up
still
with her?
full on stud.
Okay.
She's still acting like she don't like.
But she liked your man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's definitely tough for sure.
It was interesting.
So the poly thing, you tried it, didn't really work out.
Yeah, we tried that in that dynamic. But I think that, you know, like, he can have his girlfriend and I can do what I want to do when I want to do it. And then it's all good, you know? But
it is interesting that the line is drawn at the OnlyFans, though.
Yeah, I think it's because people can see, you know, me.
Like, anyone can.
Anyone can see, yes. I think that's embarrassing for him.
Right.
Especially, you know, because of who he is, so.
Right. What kind of content do you plan on making for your OnlyFans?
Well, right now I'm doing a lot of, like, solo stuff. I want to probably do some stuff, like, outside, just, like, exhibition-y stuff, you know, like, oh, can I get caught here, you know what I mean? What if I at this restaurant? What do I want to try to do, like, you know, different shit like that without getting in trouble.
Right.
Maybe, depending on what happens with my relationship, I might consider doing boy-girl content again. But I'm not really sure.
So you say boy-girl content again. You used to be in the industry.
I was an adult, full-fledged star back in the late 80s through the, like, 90s through 2000, early 2000s.
Yasmin Pendavis?
Yeah, that's me.
That's you.
Me.
All right. Okay, so You used to make boy girl content.
Yes.
And then so if you end up not being with your husband anymore, you would want to dabble back into that, like you were saying?
I'd consider it if the circumstances, if I needed to.
Right.
Yes.
And what would the circumstances be? Depending on
circumstances, depending on if like we got back together or not.
Right.
It would depend on if other opportunities. Like I do music as well. I'm a singer.
Oh,
yes.
you're a singer.
I am.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I am. I have music out, and I know that I'm supposed to focus on that and to use whatever platforms that I do come upon to try to promote that. So I'm hoping that that will take off. Back when I was younger and I was doing adult videos, during that time, being an adult video star and doing music just didn't work.
Right.
It was frowned upon. So now the platform is, my blue brown and my,
right.
What I mean? So
it's totally different now.
Yeah, it's totally different now. So I think I can do whatever I want, as long as it's good.
Right.
Do
you think that OnlyFans is different now than what it would have been back when you were in the industry?
Oh, OnlyFans has made it, I don't think there would have been an adult industry if there was an OnlyFans back then. And I think that because of how the internet and, things have evolved, it's created a space for OnlyFans. If we had the option to work for ourselves back then, as opposed to, having adult video companies make so much money off of us, no, we'd be doing it ourselves, Yeah.
Okay. So you kind of like where you're at now, rather than...
Oh, yeah. I would never, I'm not going to say never.
Right.
I would only consider doing a deal with an adult video company if the pay was phenomenal and I were to get back-end residuals. The VHS tapes that I signed up for are being reproduced all over the internet for years, even before this, blow up thing.
Right.
So, I didn't sign up for internet publication of my videos. It was for DVD and VHS publication.
Oh, wow.
So, I'm going to be looking into that too.
DVD, I forgot that they did that.
Yeah, we had DVD and VHS tapes, girl. That's the point I made.
That's too funny. I wonder the difference, like, in production, how, like, different it is now versus then.
Really, it was a big production system back there. Like, now I just do my content with my iPhone and my tripod at home.
Right, but I mean, like, in the industry, like, how, a model agency would set up the shoot. I wonder if it's still the same than when it was with DVDs and stuff.
Oh, no. We had, like, booking agents, and they didn't set up the shoot. The adult video companies set up the shoot. And so, like, there was World Talent, I think I was signed to. And they just get like an agent would for actors. Right. Yeah, that's how it was then.
But it's come a long way.
So now you have, like, modeling agencies for
so many things.
The content. I'm like, what?
For sure.
Yeah, it's different now.
So when you were doing, what was the craziest scene that you've ever done?
Oh, wow. There's so many things. I think that the craziest thing would be double.
Double.
Yeah. I think that's the craziest thing as far as, that's not really crazy. That's just, oh man, what's the craziest thing? Okay, the craziest thing is I did a Dark Brothers movie, and Dark Brothers were known for doing very edgy, just like weird content.
Okay.
So I think I was tied up and clowns or something were doing to me or something weird.
Clowns were doing something
I think it was clowns. There was something weird, something like that. So yeah, the craziest thing was made a film for the Dark Brothers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine, like, watching a clown smash somebody.
You guys have to go, like, research the Dark Brothers films. Like, they were kind of off the chain.
Okay, and do you think people still watch that to this day?
Hell
they still have the DVD?
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
And you're on the fan bus right now.
And I'm on the fan bus. Like, wow.
Maybe
that's like, whew. I don't even say how long that is, but that's amazing. That's what I said when I first came in. Like, I'm in awe. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh my God,
like,
of course.
This is like kind of legendary because I'm like, you know, Heather Hunter, Janet Jack me days. You know what I mean?
You're like doing like a full, what is it, 180, 360?
A full 360, yeah.
There we
180,
go, girl.
You just
okay.
stop
I always
there.
get them
The
confused.
360.
My IQ is not as high as yours, so. Okay. What was the biggest D that you've ever had when you were doing porn?
The biggest scene?
The biggest D.
The biggest. Ooh, the biggest I've ever had doing. I think Shawn Michaels. Oh no, maybe. Did I play Victory? Shawn Michaels.
How big was he?
I don't know. Like, Shawn is really big.
Wow.
Yeah, like he was really long. Like, I think maybe 10 and like 11 maybe inches. And he's thick too. Shawn Michaels had a big dick. I did him and Mr. Marcus at the I did a DP with him and Mr. Marcus.
No way.
Yeah. I think Shawn was vag and Marcus was in the butt.
And how big was Marcus?
Marcus is like, he's a good 9, thick. Yeah.
So he's probably better for the butt then.
Yeah, that's why he did the butt. And then me and Marcus, like, that was my first time Shawn, so Marcus and I have always had a good, you know, I trust Marcus, so he could get the.
Would you still smash any of them to this day?
Maybe, yeah. Marcus, always. It's always a yes to Marcus. Like,
really?
Yeah. I mean, not being married, though.
Right.
But, like, not married, yeah.
So, is your husband size, like, okay for you? Or do you ever think about...
He's really big.
He is?
Yeah. Like, I didn't marry a...
Right.
You know? And I didn't anticipate, you know, I didn't think what it'd be like when I do my movies or when I was working, I didn't every day, you know, the same, that big of a, but my husband has a really big,
how big?
Like a Shawn Michaels, in between Shawn and Marcus, you know, so it's like
really, 10 inches.
Yeah, something like that. And, man, he wants to do it all the time. So I don't mind him having a girlfriend.
You're so funny. So doing it all the time is too much when you have that big of a...
Yeah, like every day. You get UTIs all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not fun. She'd be like, yo, chill. Like, my body be like, okay, I'm going to give you a UTI now just so you don't have to. Okay.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
So when he married you, he obviously knew that you were...
Like, he knew I did adult videos. Yeah, like, that wasn't a problem.
Did he ever ask you to please stop? I mean, I know you were probably already stopped at that time, but did he ever bring up the fact that he would not be okay with you doing that again, or?
That was never a discussion because for me, I would never be doing it again.
Right.
You know? So it wasn't something that we had to talk about. My whole thing when I left the country, when I stopped doing to become Kiss Major, you know, the singer, and if I didn't sing, I didn't eat, and that's what it was. So coming back here to the States and meeting him and getting into everything, that's the last thing I thought I'd be doing right now. Like I'm on the fan bus. Right. Hey, turn up.
Afterward, I want you to sing a song about being on the fan bus.
Oh my God, you want me to?
If you want, you know, it's just a joke. But
I'll try to do something.
Like freestyle song. Okay. So now that your OnlyFans is out in public, up and active.
Yes.
Do you think any other NBA players will be subscribing to you?
I hope so.
You do?
Yeah.
She winked.
No, of course. Why not? I hope so. I hope that, you know, I'd be not just his fantasy, but a couple others too.
Right.
It's the whole idea of doing it, right?
Has any NBA players that you know of already reached out to you or signed up on your OnlyFans at all?
Well, I heard that Gilbert Arenas, No Chill Gil, was
Oh, not
going
no
to.
chill Gil.
Yeah. I watched him talk about a situation.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, he said that he was going to sign up to my OnlyFans and possibly even acquire the Body Rub Babe services. So I am available.
Okay.
He said he had one for me, so, you know.
And Cameron was also talking about you were looking good on his podcast.
Oh, yeah, he's sweet.
So you're definitely getting some attention.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
How do you think that your husband feels about it?
I'm not really sure. We have not. We're not speaking. I'm just. He probably doesn't like it very much. But honestly, you know, I do massages. They're just massages. So I just get it. You know.
Yeah,
it's not a big deal. You know what I mean?
Right.
If they want a massage, like, because Cam was like, I might hit the Body Rub Babes up. Can I get one? And I'm like, most definitely.
Speaking of that, you were recently on the It Is What It Is podcast with Cameron and Mace, and you mentioned being a boss and owning several businesses, which one of them was called the Body Rub Babes.
Yes.
What is the Body Rub Babes?
Well, we're a massage business. I call myself, I'm an energy worker, you know. So I just have really great hands. I don't know how, why.
Can I see them?
I mean, they feel good. They don't look. I hurt myself the other day. I fell on a nail on it, right? I was like, "Ooh, sacrifice type." It looks like a Anyway, okay. So, yeah, I give really good rubs. You know, I'll give you one.
Oh, wow, that'd be awesome.
I'll give you one.
Okay. So have you always given good rubs, and that's why you created
Since
this?
I was a little girl, I used to always like rub on my family members, give them massages. Like, I can just feel like, oh, you don't feel good right there. Let me. You know, and I would rub in the right spot. Like, I'm very empathetic, I guess.
Right.
I'm an empath to a sense of degree, so I can feel your body, and I can be like, oh, okay, so right here you've got this knot. Let me do this. Oh, it's coming from your head. I can feel these things, you know. So I decided to take that and make it work for me. And then it's also, so I do it like this, you know, a little top, you know, and yeah, so it's like a sensual body rub.
I love that. So the Boss Rubs Babes, is it just massaging, or does any of it ever come with like a happy ending, or like what kind of massage is it?
It is it's not a happy ending per se.
per se.
It's a massage of the groin area, you know, and it's an energy release. It's not really a happy ending.
Oh, so it's an energy release.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, I've worked the energy all throughout your body, and then I help you release it.
Okay, so I understand now. So you give a whole massage throughout the entire body
massage.
And then you finish off in the groin area with an energy release.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, that makes a lot of sense now. I get it. And what made you think of this concept?
It just seemed to work.
And you have employees who work
Yes,
under
I
you?
also have Body Rub Babes now.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay. That's crazy. Super cool.
Yeah. I'm training them how to, you know, do everything. So I'll be looking for like males to, you know, get so they can learn.
Oh, you're going to be looking for
like if it was like models,
yes.
sort of kind of like your models,
right.
Yeah. So I can train the girls, and we do women also.
I was about to say, the clients who book for Boss Rub Babes, are they mostly men?
Body rub, not Boss Rub.
Body Rub Babes. Are they mostly men or women?
It's mostly men, but I get a lot of couples.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And how does the couple dynamic work?
The guys like to watch their wives get the massage, usually. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. And do you have any male employees, or are they all females?
Right now, all females, but I will be looking into male body rub babes as well. Because women need, you know, to have releases also.
So any men in the comments who want to be a body rub babe,
hit me up.
Hit her up, let her know. You can do all the energy releases.
Yes.
How many clients would you say that you have had during your business?
I have maybe about like 12 regular clients, and then
the rest
a lot of others just come here and there.
Okay. That's a good amount.
Yeah.
Of like reoccurring
customers.
For sure.
Like I see my regulars at least twice a month, 3 times a month.
And how much are these massages going for?
$200 for the hour and $150 for the half hour.
Nice.
For a body rub babe.
That's a great price, honestly.
Yeah, I think it is.
Really good.
Too.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I love this business.
Thank you.
Really cool. If your husband asked you to quit your OnlyFans right now, what would you say?
No. Doesn't make sense. Unless he had an alternate plan, you know.
Like an extra way to how to make
Oh,
money?
no, he'd be like, yo, babe, I just got signed to ESPN to do some sports commentating. I need you to stop that right now. I'm like, okay, yes, daddy. Not a problem, you know. Oh, I just got signed to coach for, you know, one of the many teams I played for. You know, hell yeah.
Okay.
Out of here like a minute. Sure. I'd leave it up so people could enjoy what was already there, but I wouldn't make any new content.
Okay. So that you're very set on that answer.
Yeah, I mean, it just makes sense.
Do you have any advice that you would give women who have a man and want to start an OnlyFans?
I would say, first of all, tell him and try to get him to do it with you, and then show him the benefits of what doing it together could mean for your family and for what you're trying to accomplish in life.
If the roles were reversed, would you ever be okay with your man having an OnlyFans behind your back?
Girl, I'm like, is the bitch giving you some money that she... No? Okay, well, that's not making sense to me.
Right. So he's just doing it for free.
No, like, it has to make sense. Like, you got problems. You got issues. If you're just worried about your carnal desire, you know, I feel... Okay. I feel like this. If, for me, you know, how can I be concerned with love and all that good when I'm more concerned with my roof, my bills, my this, my that, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I get making money, like, when guys are like, ooh, here's this much for making me some content. I'd be like, yes, okay. And really be like, that excites me. Right. You know, it's a turn on, you know. So I just like to be comfortable. And the more that I feel like I'm going to be comfortable, the wetter I get.
Oh, so these men need to be making you comfortable, girl.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes. Just make me comfortable, you know. I want to do it every day, all day. Like, that's all I can think about, you know. Right. I don't have to think about that bill or this dress or that thing, you know. I can cook dinner and be, let me put this on. Let me, you know. Right. I want to be a caterer. That's what cancers are. We are caterers and caretakers, you know. Once we drive into, survival mode, the hard shell exterior comes on. You don't get all that soft, gushy shit inside.
Right. How much have you made on your OnlyFans?
I went from like being in the 21-point-something% of content creators to like, I think I'm like 30.37 or something.
Oh, wow.
0.32. Yeah.
Okay, so you dropped like a lot, which is good.
To drop. Yeah, like I'm in the top content creators. Like, thank you. I'm so happy you guys like me like that.
So you're doing pretty good for yourself.
Yes. Good. It makes me feel really special, you know, like this old is getting it.
Girl, good. Stop saying you're old.
Well, I mean, you know, young girls are on this bus. You know what I mean? Like, what's the oldest girl you've had on this bus?
I have no idea.
Right. So I'm 52. So I think I just made fan bus history.
Well, we are gonna get some balloons and have a little party. Have some what are those things? Confetti.
You know, cougar life. Hey.
That's right. Jason Love smashed Lena the Plug after getting Adam 22's permission. Did you see that?
I heard about it.
I heard about it.
I heard about it.
That was like a big deal.
That was a really big deal.
Really big deal. How do you feel about that situation?
About Adam's wife getting smashed by somebody else?
For the first time, and it was Jason Love.
Oh, that, because he's got a really big and stuff, right? I think he needs to just do what he wants to do with somebody too, but he allowed it. So I think it's, you know, he's a, or no, Jason was his, like, I think the guy that wants to watch their wife get by somebody else. So that's, like, I wish Joe wanted me to get by somebody else and he could watch it. Because all right, so when I was younger, I was dating these two guys, but I didn't know they were friends. Had no idea. I met them two different, you know. So they found out that they were dating me and they set me up. But little did they know, I was like, yo, I like you, let's do it. And I've always wanted to have another like that. Like, guys always get the, so we never do.
Right.
So, you know, and then the guy that I really liked I really like Corey also. Corey, if you're watching this, I still love you, boo.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying?
Corey.
But Kirsten, I wanted Kirsten to be my man, you know? But long story short is, it was a nice situation that if everybody was willing participants and really growing up, we could still do again, you know? And I would do it again because it's kind of, you know.
Do you think they would be subscribed to your OnlyFans?
I hope so. And if they are, hit me up.
Hit her up in the DMs.
Yes, get in the DMs.
So you would be totally down if Joe, your husband, would watch you get smashed by another guy?
Oh, like, no, if you'd have a with me.
Okay, so not a couple situation.
I mean, it could be a couple situation, but it doesn't have to be. I prefer it to be like, you know, me and the guy that I choose and my dude, because I've done it twice with him. Not my best friend, one of my really good friends in LA, she and I did it with him, and he had a great night. And then with that girl for all that time, you know, that we lived together for the 3 months or whatever have you. So I think I deserve it.
And what kind of guy would you choose?
I would choose, there's some, you know, like a I don't want to say their names.
You don't have to say their name. You can say
yeah.
They have to be
They'd be also, and they like me.
But like, what would he look like? Like, what's his dynamic?
They could be my height, maybe. Caramel complected.
Okay.
They could be a little taller than me also. They could be Joe's height also.
So you have a specific guy in mind.
There's a couple of people I have in mind.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like you have somebody in mind specifically.
I have a few people in mind, yeah. Not a few, like two.
Two?
In mind, yeah, so far.
Do they know your husband?
I don't know.
Okay. So
if they know him personally.
Okay, so you are not mad about the Jason Love and Lena situation.
Why would I be mad about it? It's none of my business.
Well, some people online were you know, giving backlash and being mad, but you obviously know how the online thing is.
Yeah, I mean, like, here's my, like, why am I mad that he let his wife have with somebody else and she enjoyed it? That's what he wanted her to, you know, like, why are you mad? You know you know why you're mad? You're mad because you don't have the to let your wife somebody else, and you know you really want to, but you're afraid.
Right.
You know, don't be afraid. Cut the fear out, man. F it. Just
for
go
sure.
For it. That's the only why people are mad, because they just want to do what you do and they can't.
That's true. Insecure star Yvonne Orji says that she's still a at the age of 39 and that she has a lot of pent up energy. Did you hear about that?
Insecure. That's that Issa Rae show,
Yes.
Insecure.
Yes. So she plays Molly on Insecure, and she is 39 years old and still a... Okay.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe it?
No.
She says that she has a lot of quote-unquote pent-up energy.
I mean, I'd have to meet her in person to really feel her energy to get that. But if you are a girl, please hurry up and marry somebody so you can fix that problem. Because, yeah, that's like, what? I mean, you know, does she?
I mean, it didn't say that. I would hope so.
I'd like to. Oh my gosh! So, am I allowed to say I want my podcast that I'm gonna do?
Sure.
I'm gonna do a podcast called Kiss Cooks For.
Cute.
Yes, and it's gonna be different celebrities, and I'm gonna be either topless or dressed, you know, for my OnlyFans.
I love that idea.
And I would love to have her on and ask her some questions. Like,
totally need to.
She would be a perfect guest.
She would.
Kiss Cooks For Yvonne Oroji.
I love it.
Yvonne, can I cook for you? Can we talk about it? Maybe I can help you release some energy.
Oh, yeah. She might sign up for
a body rub.
Yeah,
babe.
the body rub.
Seriously, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I like that idea. So she's still a, and I need to know, how did you lose your virginity? Because you are not a virgin, right?
Haven't been for a very long time.
I know, just kidding. Yeah.
How did I lose my virginity? Well, I'm gonna say his name.
Oh.
Keith Jackson took my when I was about 14, going on 15, I think, or I was about 15. I told him I wasn't a. I like, we fooled around a lot, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think my, you know, foreplay was not like, so he assumed that I wasn't. But when I saw his girl, I was like, where's that going? It was so big.
How big?
Oh my God. It wasn't so much the length. It was how, like, it was as thick as my wrist. Like, as thick as my wrist.
For your first time?
My first time. Yes. And I got that snatch back, because every time is like the first time, even with Joe. Like, I'd be like, damn, it's so tight. Why is it so hard going in? But yeah, so I think I must have been trained from young to take big dick. Keith,
oh my gosh.
Keith, you did it.
Yeah. And after that, do you think it like sparked you to want to do more? Or?
I think after that, it made me a little jaded. Like, okay, I don't really need like a really big, long, but it got to have some girth to it. I don't want no skinny pencils.
Yeah, no.
No skinny. Have you ever met a guy and like he's been really tall and then you just like know he's got a big, and then you'd be like.
Honestly, me personally, no.
That's happened.
But I've heard a lot on the bus.
It's happened to me, girl. Like, it was a whole pencil, like a number 2, long, but a number 2.
Was it sharpened or like dull?
No, it was dull.
Oh. No eraser, just a pencil.
Number 2 pencil.
That's too funny. Would you ever smash it?
I did when I was younger. I took a guy's virginity, and I went to his prom. I was like 24 or 23 or something like that. Yeah.
Okay, so you took it, and then he asked you
really quick.
He did.
Yeah.
How fast?
Like he put it in like.
Wow. So he cried for his first time.
Like he just.
Okay.
Yeah. We never did it again.
Would you smash a at this point in your life?
I mean, as long as I'm not married, yeah.
Right. Hypothetically, if you
hypothetically, yeah, I'd smash a. I'd take your in a heartbeat.
Do you think you'd be too much for a? I mean, you have a past in adult film. You're on OnlyFans now.
I'd probably touch him and like just.
What is your body count?
don't know. You know, I have different body counts. Have you heard?
I saw you have different body counts. So explain what having different body counts means.
Well, I feel like being in the adult industry, I'm not, for myself, I have to separate the personalities, you know? So Yasmin's body count's a little higher than Kisha's body count, you know? I'll count Kisha's body count for you right now. Okay, so we'll start with Keith Jackson. I'll say Kisha's body count is like 25.
Okay. Kisha's body count is 25.
Yes.
Got it. Yasmin.
I don't know.
You don't know Yasmin?
Girl, who kept count?
Can you guess? Guesstimate?
No. It's a lot.
It would be over 100?
Hell yeah.
Over 500?
No.
Okay, so we're in between 100 and 500.
Yeah.
For Yasmin's body count.
Yeah. But I don't even think like, maybe like 150 for Yasmin.
150? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so nothing like too crazy. There's been girls on the bus who said like 1,000.
No.
So when I think crazy, I'm like, oh my gosh, is it like 5,000? Is it?
I'm a repeat.
Okay.
Yeah.
A repeat. What is that?
Like a repeat offender. You know what I'm saying? I do the same more than.
And what makes you want to go back to a certain, like, what is it about that will make you need it again?
It was good. Not even need it. It's not a need. It's just like, it's a comfortability. It's like, I know that I'm not going to be disappointed by that, you know? Like, you don't want to be disappointed, but the worst thing to do is to just like put it out there and then you're like, damn, why did I do that?
Right.
You know?
That's too funny. Okay, so you're a repeat offender. I like that.
I'm a repeat offender.
I think a lot of girls are probably repeat offenders.
Yeah. When you like it, you like it, you know?
For sure.
And sometimes all new ain't good.
So since you were in the adult entertainment industry for so long, do you have any tricks, like special tricks that are just yours that people remember you by?
Honestly, I don't know. No, I don't know. I think I gave good.
You think you gave good?
I mean, I think that's what's been one of my things. I think giving good head was a thing. Yeah.
So what about made it so good?
I like sex, so that's a good thing. Like, it turns me on. Like the way it responds and how it, you know, just,
right.
Yeah.
Would you say that you're a giver or a receiver?
I am both. Like, I love to give, but I also want to receive. You know, I just like people to pay attention to how I, you know, like pretty much what I do to you is kind of what I want done to me in a sense, sort of kind of like, yeah.
Very true. So you're easy to read then, because you're already showing what you want.
Yes, basically.
So
and
all they have to do
I'm very like, if I do that more than once, it means don't do that.
Right. True. Very true. So a woman recently went viral for not getting out of the car when her date was taking her to the Cheesecake Factory.
Yes.
You saw that?
I saw that.
She filmed it and posted it online, and she was like throwing a fit basically because she didn't think that the Cheesecake Factory was acceptable to take her to.
I actually commented on that.
Oh, you did?
I did like a reel or whatever. And my reaction is basically, he wouldn't have taken me to the Cheesecake Factory because I would have told him where I wanted to go. Oh. You know? But I heard that there was more to that reel or whatever have you, that she was late for a date or something or whatever. So I also would have been on time for our reservation. So yeah, there would have been no Cheesecake Factory. And then what the f*** wrong with the Cheesecake Factory?
I was going to say, is that kind of date acceptable to you?
I mean, no, it's me and my girlfriends going out for a snack acceptable.
Okay,
or
but your
lunch.
Man is not going to take you there.
No, like, I mean, we could, I'm not going to say we can't go to Cheesecake Factory. We're just going out on a fancy dinner or whatever. We just want something basic. We're going to the movies. Let's stop at the Cheesecake Factory.
Right.
Yeah, but not like on a romantic dinner date, no. definitely not.
So you semi-agree with her, except you wouldn't be late and you would have picked where you wanted to go.
No, I mean, yeah, I semi agree with her.
Got
like
it.
on a romantic dinner date, not a first date. You're trying to impress her.
Right.
You know, don't ever first date a girl to the Cheesecake Factory or any chain restaurant for that matter.
So what is your ideal first date then?
My ideal first date, probably a nice dinner somewhere, having some conversation.
Okay.
Finding some place to go afterwards for after cap.
After party?
After party. No, not after party, but like, you know, nightcap drinks, but not necessarily a nightcap at the
Got
house.
it.
Or if you do have a nightcap at the house, come by the house, have a nice little drink.
Okay.
But respectfully know that, you know, you're not spending the night
sure.
unless I'm really hot that night, then you might just get it that night. But, you know, everybody has their nights.
That's right, they do. Okay. Okay. I like that answer. So I know we already talked earlier, like off grid, about what the craziest thing you've ever done on camera with your, like, porn. But I'm still gonna ask you, what is the craziest thing that you've ever done on camera, in general?
In general, the craziest thing I've ever really done on camera, for myself on camera, on period on camera, that's the craziest thing I've ever done on camera.
I think a lot of people think that's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty. You know, it's yeah. I think that's for most people. Yeah, it's the wildest thing one can do is to have sex on camera, especially for the world to watch. Like, you know.
So I know that you were in the adult entertainment industry, but since you're married, did you guys ever make any homemade?
Yeah. Yeah.
So they don't have to be public, right?
No, they don't have to be public, but so he has an OnlyFans page. I made him.
Your husband?
Yes.
No way.
I made him one, so I could post, because when like my few couple of guys that I had before, they wanted boy girl content, so I had a video of us doing it, and so I sent that to them.
Does he know that?
Now he does.
So you actually sent your video to people, to fans?
Yeah, because you have to have, you know, their whatever
tag.
So I had him take a picture with his ID for me for something else, and I used that for that.
No way. So right now there's a video of you guys smashing circulating in somebody's DM. Somebody has to it.
It's pretty hot too.
How do you think that Joe would feel if he found out about that?
Well, you can't see his face, so, and how's he gonna feel about it? He's probably gonna be mad, but
okay.
I mean, he's already mad. Like, how much more mad could you get? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Dang. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. Okay. Does size matter to you?
Yeah, size does matter. It can't be too small, but I don't want it too big either.
Right. So if you had to choose your ideal number, like that was your ideal size, what would it be? How many inches?
I guess like 7 inches.
7?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I want to do is I want to give you this tape measure. And don't look at the numbers. So look this way. And I want you to see if you can get 7 inches without looking at the numbers.
Okay.
And then the lock is just right here.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Did I do it?
Can I look?
Hey! I know my...
Show it up to the camera, like put it. You got it right at 7 inches. You almost stopped at 5, and I was like, but you got it right at 7. Okay.
Thank you.
So you can hold it still for a second.
Okay.
So show me how many inches is too small for you.
Too small?
Because earlier you said anything with finger length, so.
Thank you. I might have up there. That's too small.
Okay, so that's like 5 inches.
Yeah.
And then how about too big? Wow. Do any size, like, does that size exist?
Dude, like, you haven't watched Instagram and these dudes slinging their schlongs while they're working out and stuff?
That's a crazy
Them
size.
shits be down to their knees. Like, I'm trying to tell you, yes. They be hanging down to there.
Wow. It's like 15 inches. The biggest we've ever had on the bus is 13 inches, Brickzilla.
So how could you not think there could be something with 2 additional added?
Because that's a crazy big amount.
13's a crazy big, stupid amount. How thick was it?
Girl, it was really big. How long should this last?
It depends. It depends on how it starts. Like, if there's like a nice foreplay, you know, I think with foreplay included, it could last an hour. I think that's like great. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because it's not like you're just rushing to get in there and bang it off, you know?
Right.
Like, so you're taking time to play and to cuddle and touch and, you know, have some intimacy, tickle maybe. I don't know, whatever you do. Yeah, so it shouldn't last more than an hour, though. I think it was more than an hour. I was like, okay, now enough is enough. Yeah. Shouldn't be shorter than 3 minutes.
Have you ever been hooking up with a guy and it was shorter than 3 minutes?
Yes. And sometimes you want it to be over in 3 minutes. Every now and then you're like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore.
Right, for sure.
Hurry up and be done. Okay, yeah.
What is the longest amount of time that you've had sex?
Oh, all night long.
Really?
Like, all night. Like, literally till the sun came up, we were still.
Wow.
I remember Fred Landrum. I like to call him out. The ones I remember that were off the chain. That motherfucker right there, boy. Woof. Okay. Where are you at today?
Right. Let us know.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay, so you guys smashed all night long. And was he like able to make you like during that whole time?
Yes, I a lot. I
How
a lot. Oh, he a lot. No, he didn't. He took forever to come. That's why it was all night long.
Oh, so you were waiting on him.
Yes, I was like, God damn. Like, by the morning, I was like, I can't take anymore.
Is 4 times a day, every single day, good or bad?
It's great if you can do it.
So you would smash 4 times a day, every day?
I have.
You have?
When when Joe and I first got together, we would do it like 3-4 times a day. I'd be like, let's do it again. He'd be like, no, leave me alone.
But you said earlier he likes to smash a lot.
Yeah, but then in the beginning, he was like, leave me alone after so many times. But I think because he was f***ing somebody else or about to go f*** somebody else, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
But now he likes to smash more?
Oh, and now he wants to smash more. Like, if I wanted to do it 4 times a day, he'd be like, yes, let's go.
Really? What do you think changed?
What changed? The fact that it's just like, you know, he's been, you know, he only cheats when he goes away.
Oh.
So it's not like it's a home cheating thing. That's one. And yeah, I don't be wanting to do it so much because I'm not, you know, thinking about so many other things.
Right.
So yeah. Like,
So 4 times a day, every day is good, but it can be a lot.
I think it's good if, you know, your life is conducive for it. I think it's healthy. I think the more sex you have, the better. It keeps you young, keeps you, you know, in shape. Yeah.
Do you guys have any like things that you do to make yourself feel new again? Because when you smash somebody for that long and that many times a day, it could be boring, right?
Yeah. I mean, I ask him, you know what, my partner is, I don't know. I ask him to go do stuff. Like, I'm like, okay, meet me at a bar and pretend you don't know me. You know what I mean? Like, he does not. I brought him a ring the bell. He don't even ring it. You know? But like, he's not a foreplay romantic kind of guy.
Got it.
I feel like that. It's like, basically, I'm
right.
You know,
For
start
sure.
touching me like, you know. Here, touch my okay. Yeah.
What is the longest that you've gone without having
About. Does it count?
I would say doesn't count, maybe because it's not like
Okay, so like 9 months.
9 months.
Mm-hmm.
But you were getting.
I got like once or twice. Mm-hmm.
Did you give?
No.
Okay.
Well, to the girl I did, but not to the guy.
Okay. Okay. Wow, 9 months without. That's a pretty long time. And it was just because you wanted to take a break?
No, I was in Rikers Island. I was a kid. I was younger back in my day. I went to
Oh.
jail. Can't have jail.
Okay.
But I did have in that jail. On that, I had.
You got in that
I
jail.
got in that jail.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the longest you've ever been.
Yay.
Nice. How was that?
It was awesome. Yeah. Especially, I think it was like 3 or 4 months I hadn't had anything at all. So, oof, yeah, it was awesome. So hard. It's great.
So what's the longest that you've gone without having and no either?
A couple of weeks, maybe.
Only a couple weeks?
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you consider that a long time?
I mean, wait, like, yeah. I mean, yeah, I think the 9 months I had without was a long time.
That is a super long time.
Yeah.
There's some girls on the bus who say that they've only gone literally like a day. That's the longest they've ever gone.
Oh, no. I'd go like 1 or 2 weeks without having sex. And I'm like, okay, I need to have sex. Like, your body just tells you, it's like, yeah, you need to come or else you're going to just, you need to.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure.
But a day, like a whole day is too long.
So for some of the girls, yeah.
Wow.
I guess they're just so used to making content and, you know, being with guys and maybe even girls that they're always getting it in.
Really? Oh, interesting.
What is considered cheating to you?
To me, not being honest about it, that's cheating.
Not being honest about
Yeah,
what?
like lying, you know,
Okay.
that's cheating. Lying is cheating.
Lying about anything?
Lying about someone is cheating.
Okay.
Being someone without your partner's permission is cheating. Emotional cheating, I feel there is too, like having conversations and talking with someone for hours and not spending that time with your partner is cheating. So, but I think the emotional cheating is more, has more depth than the actual act because it's just like, you know,
Right.
you can turn that on and off, the feeling for it.
Right.
But when you like have a connection with someone and conversation and relationship, that's definitely cheating.
How do you feel about if your guy were to like somebody's picture on social media?
I don't care.
You wouldn't care about that?
No, I don't care about that. No. I mean, no. I mean, he likes other people's pictures and not mine anyway, but I don't care about that. I'm not like, you went and liked her picture. Oh my God. Oh, how could you? Who cares? You know?
Maybe that's just something that this generation like really cares about.
I think it is. Like, it's over. There's too much emphasis and energy placed on your likes and dislikes on social media. Oh, you like that. Why didn't you like this? And, you know, it's like, man, social separate media. It's just a form that kind of separates us, I think, a little bit sometimes, too.
Right, for sure. When was the last time that you were turned on in public?
Last time I was turned on, last time I did my live.
Oh, the last time you did your live? When was that?
The last live I did was maybe I haven't done a live in about 2 weeks. So, yeah, about 2 weeks ago.
Where were you when you did this live?
Well, is public, you mean like outside in the street? Or for me, public is in front of people.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Like camera or no camera. Like camera or, you know.
Just being like at the store or.
Oh, no. I haven't. Last time I was turned on, like outside. Oh, okay, let me re-answer
I see
that.
what you mean. In front of people, like in front of your fans online.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, no, I mean like if you were out at Walmart or a restaurant or anything like that. Have you been turned on like that in public at all?
Not for a long time,
Really?
no. I'd like to be. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that'd be fun.
I think so too. I need more fun in my life.
Right.
I do. I'm not having enough fun. Yeah, it's sad that the most fun I'm having is by myself.
But you're about to have fun on the fan bus, so it's okay.
No, I'm saying, but it's still gonna be by
Yeah,
myself.
I get what you mean. I get it.
Hey, you guys, I need a friend.
Literally. Have you ever been a side chick before?
I've been a mistress, but never a side chick.
Okay, so there's a difference.
Definitely.
Tell me what the difference is.
Side chicks just get and mistresses get taken care of.
Oh, wow. I didn't think about that, actually.
Yes. Know how to label yourself.
So side chicks just get and then the mistresses get all, they also get, but they get other benefits too.
Right. They get taken care of.
How long were you a mistress?
Oh my gosh. I've been a mistress several different times. So off and on throughout the years, I'll say a complete total amount of time, about 5 years a mistress with my different guys.
Do you prefer being a mistress?
Yeah, because you can send that mother home. Like, that's the whole idea of being a mistress. Is like, you know, I can't get the benefits of being the wife, and I really don't want all those benefits. Because that means I have to keep you all the time. So I get to have fun with you when I want to have fun with you. We get the fun vacations. We travel. You know, I don't do holidays with you because I'm busy with my family. You know what I'm saying? You're busy with yours, you know, and in case I want to do another guy on that holiday, I can hang out with him.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like, it just, being a mistress has its benefits. And, yeah. And she keeps you, honestly, I'm the reason why most of my guys that I was their mistress are still married. Because I promote staying married. Like, you don't want this. Like, you don't want to be out in these streets.
Right.
Like, she's got your back. Stay with her. Like, the mistress is the wife's best friend. Little does she know it.
Interesting.
Like, embrace your mistress.
Interesting. So you think do you think it's healthy for a relationship to have a mistress at one point?
I say like this: don't take your wife through rich man's problems on a broke man's budget.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a good piece of advice.
Yes.
I like it. Hopefully everyone listening.
Yeah, let me say that again.
Right.
Do not take your wife through rich man's problems on a broke man's budget.
Period. What is one piece of advice that you would give to your younger self?
Stop too fast.
Too fast?
Yeah, like, at least, like, stop the wrong guys too fast. And the right ones. You know? Faster.
Just kidding.
Right, yeah. The right ones faster.
So how fast is too fast? Like, how fast were you smashing these guys?
I'm a Cancer. We're very people, you know. If I like you, I like you. But I have to know who really genuinely likes me back and doesn't just want to hit. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
So, like, I've been in situations where, you know, they could help, like, my music career, whatever have you, but I just smashed the wrong one. You know? Like, okay, I have, like, really expensive taste, but it'll be the lieutenant and the general. Who do I pick? You understand what I'm saying? I never get the general. I always pick the lieutenant.
Do you think they just have better?
No, it's just I have bad freaking bad decision-making skills when it comes to that. Like, I'll go into a store, I'll pick up the most expensive item on the rack, first thing. But when it comes to the men, that didn't translate.
Right.
I didn't get that.
Funny. That gift.
Right, you know.
You have a lot of other gifts with your hands.
Yes, I'm gifted in that because, you know what, really I'm in it for love, honestly, at the end of the day. So I think that's why my selection process has been off. But I'm working on it.
Totally. So since you are on Bus Confessions, what is one confession that you've never told anyone before?
One confession confession that I've never told anyone before. Oh my God. Okay. I don't know. Let me think. I'm trying to think. One thing I've never told anybody before. Okay. I've never told anyone that. So I used to work in a peep show.
Uh-huh.
And they would always play like all this weird.
Uh-huh.
And I was watching, like there was some animal on, and the lady was getting by a horse, and that kind of like excited me a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
I would never a horse, but I don't know. It was just like, oh my God, she's having fun.
Well, thank you so much, Kiss, for being on our Bus Confessions interview. We had so much fun with you today.
I had so much fun with you too. Thank you so much for having me.
Welcome,
it was
girl.
amazing, Hannah.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Hi guys, thanks for watching. Thank you so much for 200K subscribers. Like and subscribe and help the fan bus get to 300K subscribers.